How's it going, YouTube? Hooked Hunter here. Join me in today as we do a product review on the SITKA Equinox outfit. Now, I just had the top on today. It's been very hot lately. I do have the pants here, and I'll show y'all some kind of features and things that I like about that. But before we get that far in the video, I would like to thank each and every one personally for all the support you guys and girls have given me. You know, we've almost reached 100 subscribers, and we're not going to stop here. We're just going to keep going. We're going to build this momentum until I get to do this full time. I want to do this full time for you guys and girls. I love this kind of stuff. Hunting and fishing. That's why I'm Hooked Hunter. It's a double meaning in the name, hooked hunting. It sounds like I'm just hooked on hunting, but hooked like as in hooking the fish. Fishing's my passion too. Freshwater, saltwater. I love it all. Brackish water. Love all that type of stuff. So let's get back to this product review. So right now I have this shirt underneath, but generally I always have my Hooked Hunter logo on. But today I got SITKA on, and I have SITKA suit. So I'm going to cover some features, talk about some things, and I'm going to give you my unbiased opinion. I'm not sponsored by SITKA, so I can be honest with you guys. I can tell you how I feel and an honest review, and that's what people like to see. So we're going to talk about, I've had this for a few seasons now for turkey hunting, and we're going to talk about the good things and some bad things. So as with any video, if you like this kind of stuff, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And for those that are just joining the channel, welcome. So main thing I like about this suit in general, it's breathable, it's comfortable, keeps me cool, and another thing, it's quiet. It's quiet material. You know, how many times are you going out in the woods and you're walking and stalking, and you know your gear you're using makes some kind of noise, and all of a sudden, and then you start hearing alert sounds. If you were a lot quieter and maybe even cooler, because you know, let's just face it, if we get hot, we get miserable, right? So maybe if you're comfortable and cool like I am when I'm wearing this stuff, may have been killing that time that day. And with North Carolina weather, you know, it can get really chilly in the morning. I love chilly hunts. It's quiet, keeps me cool, it's mesh material, it's breathable. It has a lot of features. You know, this zips up, and it does come with a built-in mask, so that's nice, right? I'm gonna keep this on for this video, and boom. And most of the time we wear hats. I will tell you the one thing that I get frustrated, and SITKA, if you're listening, I'm sure you've heard a lot of people complain about this, but this piece right here, it has no nose pincher to keep it there. I really don't like those because of, you know, it could stab you, or it's not comfortable on your nose. But there's no way for this piece right here to kind of stay. So let's say you're walking and then this somehow gets loose, just slowly starts tugging down, and it just stays here, and you have all this exposed. And we all know turkey's visions is one wrong move, they're gone or they're flying up, and then that's the end of the hunt more than likely. I will say that's the only bad thing as of now, is this piece right here will tend to slide down, especially when you're doing mouth calling. If you do it enough, it'll start working its way down. So anyway, I think, like I said, getting back, I'll get a little closer, is I think this is designed to wear with a hat, and it keeps you concealed more, and I like that. And I like the built-in hood, and I like the built-in face mask, because I think those are crucial. Another feature I like, they come with these, you can kind of tell, thumb loops. That's big. Thumb loops are huge, because how many times have you gone out there and then your sleeve just starts working its way up? Not with these, not with the thumb loops, they stay right there. And also with the suit, you can get gloves. I don't have them yet. I generally, most of the time, wear this without gloves, because most of the time it's me and my brother in the blind. But I do plan on getting them, because I like to run slate calls, pot calls, and then also like, you know, diaphragm calls or mouth calls. So, and then another thing that I'm really stoked about, and especially where me and my brother hunt on his farm, is the patterns. You know, if you can kind of get a good look at that, it breaks you up nicely, so you can go back into woods. You can kind of be on the edge of a field line. But I just have this kind of confidence when I wear this this suit. So, and I'll show you the pants here in a minute, but I'm just kind of going over things that I like. I like that it's long sleeves, and it's an insect shield is what they have, the design. I believe, if I just remember just checking a few minutes ago, I think this was $149.99. Now this is just the lightweight one. This isn't the actual like coat, the rain jacket. I know they have one of those. And also, I think last year, this past season, SITKA actually released a new color. So I thought that was pretty cool, and hopefully down the road, I'll be able to get my hands on one of those and I'll do another product review on that. But odds are it's just a different color. I think it's dark greens, a lot of greens. If you have a lot of heavily dense woods, you know, with a lot of foliage, you know, that would be a good color for you. But where we hunt here in eastern North Carolina, this color works for me. So I'm just kind of giving you my honest opinion, like I said, before you go out and buy this, because this isn't cheap. And that's another con I would say. It's not economical for, you know, just anybody. And you have to save up some money to be able to purchase this suit. And then it's like, it would be nice if they had like a package deal and they gave you like some money off of it. So let's say I got the top, and then let's say the pants should come discounted, and then the more accessories I add, which I told you can get gloves. If you add gloves to it or a turkey belt, you should get some percentage off. Now, I'm not in that business, and I'm not going to tell SITKA what they should do. I'm just saying, as a user that only gets to use this probably twice a year, maybe. I will say it's just lightweight. There's hardly nothing to it. Quiet, flexible, breathable. Keeps me cool, stealthy, and that's key whenever you're out there. That's very key. That makes your success rate go up even more. So I'm going to change angles here for a minute, and then we're going to go and talk about some of the features of the bottom half of the suit. Y'all stay tuned. This part right here, and this, I'm kind of turn it this way. This right here is where you can put some of your diaphragm calls in, or your mouth calls in. They have that little pocket there on the right hand side. I'll show it kind of right there. See, right by the logo. And while we're on this side, we're talking about pockets and functionality here. And then there's this another one on the side. The only thing that I've had go wrong with this is I lost my loop to be able to open this side. And there's two sides of that. Sorry if I cover my face. There's two sides that have that kind of zipper, and that pretty much opens up this part right here, this little mesh area. And guess what? Makes it even more cool. Allows a breeze to come through. You know, it makes it even more breathable. So that's a feature of ventilation that they have on these pants. And then that's what I lost, was that little piece right there where it kind of fell off. I don't know if I necessarily lost it, but that's the only thing I have gone wrong since wearing these for 3 or 4 seasons now. Me and my brother both got one. Anyway, and then also the pockets they do give you is pretty deep. So pretty deep pockets. So the rear is the ventilation to help, you know, get cool air, or if there even is a breeze. And then in front of that, by the logo right here, is more pockets along with your mouth call pockets. So when they designed these, they had a turkey hunter in mind, because this is especially for turkey hunters. They had it to where they wanted functionality, comfortability, quietness, and a ventilation system of some type, and also have enough pockets so you don't feel like you have to wear a turkey vest or anything like that. You can kind of tuck everything you need in these other pockets that they give you. This kind of looks like the ventilation pocket, but it's not. It's actually made for, you know, you can put your phone in there, or put a striker in there, or even put a pot call in there. But most of the time I'm running with a chest pack anyway. And one thing I wish, hopefully SITKA is thinking about this, is getting a chest pack that matches their suit. You know, I got one now, and I got it off Rogers, and I love it. You know, I didn't have to spend a whole lot of money on it. Hopefully SITKA can start working on getting one that would match their, other than the turkey belt. The thing is, I don't know if I like the turkey belt. I like everything up here in close proximity. So it's here if I need to grab it, so I can kind of move here. I guess the belt's lower, which would probably be better, but from what I've seen for binoculars and stuff, it works out really good. But anyway, getting back to SITKA and their gear, you guys were able to get some kind of honest review out of this. You know, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And like I said, I was just giving my honest review on this since having it for a few seasons now. This was better to do this kind of video inside because, like I said, it's been hot lately. So I wanted to get you guys some kind of product review in the meantime. But we've gone over, you know, the cost. That's probably a con for some people. Another con is face mask. How I do like that it's built in with the hood. It does have a tendency to slide down. So just wanting to rock the face mask, you can, but you know, as you talk, it'll start sliding down if you're moving and stuff. Pricing, I would think that's a con because, like I said, it's not economical for most. And then the face mask. Other than that, I think they've done a phenomenal job so far, and hopefully they'll continue to get better. Hope you guys enjoyed this kind of unbiased review. Let me know down in the comments section if you have this particular outfit, or if you have another outfit that you've used and it's worked just as good. I can get my hands on it and then do a review on that as well. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll put something up top where you can click either to check out the next videos. They should pop up here somewhere. I'll have that pop up, and then you can always click the little logo at the bottom right of the screen of my logo, which is the same logo that's on my hat. It should look just like this, and that is another way to subscribe. And it continues to let me know that you guys and girls are enjoying this kind of stuff. Anyway, man, until next time, happy hunting, happy fishing. See y'all later.